Stay away from me.
Greetings once again to those who gather in the sacred groves. This is the main professor. How do you like them potatoes? But as I commence this unusually pertinent briefing on the fallen goddess scenario, FGS, I would like to emphasize something that I've said on numerous occasions in the past. Although the theme and content of the NAV briefings is closely time-factored to the moment in which they're given, because they are, after all, navigational briefings in real time. Nevertheless, the content of these briefings has a value, a significance, a resonance, and many, many implications that extend beyond the moment in which they're delivered. That was never more true of any briefing I gave than the present briefing, number 58. Picture the navigation deck of the mother ship, which is the planet Earth. I want you, who are listening right now, to know that the material I cover in this NAV briefing is comprehensive and inclusive. The material that I discuss regarding the development of the fallen goddess scenario from its 1.0 version to its 3.0 version, which is current, is not dated, cannot be dated by the time and circumstances in which it is delivered, and in a certain respect, if I may be so presumptuous as to say so, will never be dated. I have an acute awareness of speaking in two domains at once. That is to say, I know, in the first place, that I am talking to crew members who are faithful to the GNE, who live in the Sophianic vision story, who understand the details and implications of what I'm saying, and who are deeply intimate with the material I am discussing. On the other hand, were that not to be the case, were the listener to be a novice or a newcomer, I can still speak simultaneously to those individuals who are coming into contact for the first time and learning about planetary tantra, the terma of Gaia awakening, the Sophianic vision story, and the GNE. I will call them the newcomers. You may be one of those newcomers. And so I am going to deliver this NAV briefing to the crew, as always, but I'm going to deliver it as if I were speaking to the newcomers. And so I'm going to talk about myself and the crew of the GNE in the third person. And that is how I intend to proceed with this NAV briefing. So here goes. In preparation for writing his book, Not in His Image, which appeared in November 2006, John worked diligently to restore or reconstruct the sacred narrative of the Levantine mysteries, the Levantine mystery schools. Now, this sacred narrative of Sophia was known in different forms and different ways in all of the mystery schools all over Europe, from the Hibernian mysteries of Scotland and the British Isles, down into the Mediterranean region, down into the depths of Egypt, and far, far eastward toward the area of Asia. So there were many different versions of the Sophianic vision story. But John concluded, upon long and intense research, that version of the story that was most cohesive and coherent, as well as most comprehensive, and that could be rendered in a user-friendly manner today, including the conversion of its language into astronomical terms, was found among those mystery schools in the Levant, including also the area of Palestine, because there were Gnostic mystery schools in Jordan and in Palestine, and particularly the last ones were thriving there under the so-called Nabatean culture of Jordan. I kid you not. You can't make this stuff up.